You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Hey, hello, everyone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I needed to reach and grab something. The one pit all in camera, like gross. Hello everyone. I missed you guys. Welcome back to the Shine WA show. I was late. Oh well. I was late. Oh well. Like, I mean, it happens. Sometimes you mean to show up at this time and then, it's just whatever. That's one great thing about me. I'm never okay. I am not the Lord. Okay. All right. So y'all, did you guys miss me? 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 I know you guys miss me. You guys totally missed me. It's like almost 400 of you in here already. I appreciate that. Thanks for showing people that we're popular. Okay. Thanks. Okay, I love you guys. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Absolutely, time is an illusion. That's why I don't wear a watch. Okay, and I have an Apple Watch. Okay, whatever. Time is of the essence. So I love you guys. I love you guys. Welcome back to my show. I hope you guys are having a good day, good morning, wherever you are, afternoon, evening, because we're all in different time zones. So hello, I missed you guys. I really did. The title of the show is Diddy and Claudia Jordan's relationship explained. Okay. Claudia spills on Cathy White's passing. Singer lied. Okay. Now I know you guys are wondering, like, okay, Sean says singer lied. Who is he talking about? Okay. So we'll get a little piece of that too. We absolutely will. So whatever. It is what it is. So please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. We've done stories on Cathy White before, okay? If you don't know who Cathy White is, I'm going to give you a little backstory on her, a brief one, so that we can get into today's tea. I am a firm believer. If you put information out there, even if you go outsource and get it from other places and whatnot, if the person or people involved reach out to you and tell you what's what, I feel that it's your duty as a blogger or whatever you're doing. And I'm like, oh, I hate when you to do this. That stuff. Oh my God, I don't know why that's stuff. So yeah, I'm a firm believer, believer. And coming forward and saying what the people involved, who would know better than them? I mean, they were there. We were not. So I feel it's important, to go forward and say what they had to say. So I took a lot of notes. Okay, we talked to Claudia Jordan. We absolutely did. She reached out after we did the last live on Cathy White, Jay-Z, and Diddy, and also her, because she was definitely involved as well. So she had reached out and she sent a lot of information on her side, and everything that she said, I'm not going to say pans out. Okay, I'm going to pull up some of the stuff she said as well. Okay, I'm gonna pull that up because I think that's important too. Is she said that this is what happened, this is what that were, and whatnot. So I have the things that she was talking about. She's definitely telling the truth, as far as I can see. And I'm a girl. Her side of the story, she's telling the truth, and I'm a girl. So let's get into it without holding y'all. The story of Cathy White, okay. We're gonna get right into that. So let me pull that up, and I'm gonna do before we do. Mm, 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 mm. Before we do, Anna, my girl. Okay. Now there is this disgraced background singer. Okay. Um, no one likes her. Okay. She's trash. She absolutely is. Not only is she trash, like I'm sorry, I'm just pulling this up. I'm just gonna talk. I'm pulling it up, and I'm like, girl. Um, Not only is she trash, she's a liar. Okay, all she does is lie. Um, you know, I just don't know why this person just won't take the lithium. But this disgraced background singer, okay, um, has been spreading this story around as well. She's been going and sitting on platforms, Psycho, and saying that um, Claudia was a freak off of Diddy's and that she knows because she was at the parties. How can you be at a party of a person you've never met? I don't know. I literally do not know. Like, how no, you saying who was where when you weren't there? Like, you would have had to have been there in order to have known that Claudia was a freak off. This disgraced background singer, okay, I don't know her name. I wish I could tell. Okay? But this person sang background for Jay-Z during an unplugged, okay, because Mary J. Blige was late, okay. As soon as Mary got there, she took the microphone, who it was for, and we never saw that person again, okay, unless you looked in the background, because that's where they were singing, okay. This person has never worked with Jay-Z. You're never going to pull up a song and hear that Psycho on a track with Jay-Z. Okay, so there is no working with Jay-Z. That never happened. Okay, it was a background singer. There were three. When she sang background for Jay-Z, because Mary, the star, was late, and I'm like, oh, let me get something to drink. The star was late, so the help stepped in. Yes, Mary was late. Mary was late. She had stuff to do. And when she got there, the background singer went back to being a background singer. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's what happened, right? So this psycho does not know Jay-Z or Diddy. Okay, that's been proven. There's proof. Did the psycho meet Jay-Z? Yes, but not deliberately. So since the background vocalist, the same day as the unplugged, took a photo because that person did Jay-Z a solid by singing until the real singer, the singer got there, Mary. And my girl, they were able to take a photo, but so was the other background singers. The other ones did too. They're not going around talking about how they was in apartments of Jay's. We was at the unplug. We was singing background because the Roots and whatnot was because the background singer, there were background singers for the Roots at the time, and they were playing the instruments for Jay-Z. And I'm like, oh, so that's the reason the background singer, the glorified background singer, was there. Okay, the background singer's name has never been in lights. They're not on a marquee. They didn't have their own segment to perform. They've never done a tiny desk, or anything like that. You need hits for that. Let's start there, even if it's one. You need to at least chart. And I'm a girl, that never happened for the failed background singer. Okay, so because this failed background singer was at the unplugged, just all of a sudden they have connected themselves to anything these rich men do. Okay, so Jay-Z could sneeze and she knows why. Hmm. Absolutely. Jay-Z could cut his hair and she'll come tell you why he cut it. And so and I'm like, oh, so this disgraced background singer, and I'm a girl, because this is not an artist, okay? We call an artist is someone that actually practices the crafts, okay? A background singer is the background singer, girl. So that's what you were, a background singer, and you pressed. So, yes. So now, this same disgraced background singer that has never met Sean Diddy, Puffy, Diddy, never met him before in her life, can never place her and Diddy in the same place ever in existence. It's never happened. They have never met each other, like not even once, not even in passing, never. right? They've never met each other. So since they've never met each other, this same psycho that needs lithium, okay, that no longer sings background in a McGraw, yes. She's going around telling people that Claudia was one of Diddy's freak offs because she was at one of Diddy's freak offs. Okay. Now I don't know if this was during one of her manic episodes. And she just recalls during this manic episode that she's been, around Diddy. And it's never happened. Sean Combs does not know her. He does not know her. Okay. That is fact. There is no proof. You will never see a receipt unless it happens in this time, unless it happens in 2024. They've never met. Ever. Not once. Not on accident. They weren't at the same award show. Nothing. It's never happened. Okay. So this psycho says that she was at these Diddy parties. So that's how she is announcing certain information as a never was. Not a has been. A has been has happened. This background singer has never happened. Never. Okay. So in order to be a used to was or a not anymore, or you would have had to happen. Okay, you would have had to arrived. Okay, that okay never arrived, never showed up. Absent, right? So this person is not a celebrity. No, they're a background singer. Okay. So here, Flip. So I find it weird that y'all call her. So I'm like a celebrity of what? Like, but if you don't know the person's song or songs, album, how you calling them a celebrity? Weird. So I'm here, Flip. Moving right along. So they've been going around on this campaign, this background singer, this never was going around saying that all of this is true. All of the information that you hear about Claudia Jordan and what happened to Cathy White, all of that. She knows exactly what's up because she was a freak off of Diddy's, and so was Cathy, and she was pregnant by Jay-Z, and all of these rumors that people have brought forward. This psycho takes them and regurgitates them as truths because she's psycho, not because she's a celebrity. No, no, no. If Kanye was going around saying these type of things, I would understand, girl. Kanye is a celeb. Kanye knows everyone, and we have proof of it. So even if Kanye was just coming forward saying things that may not even be true, we may believe it just because it's Kanye. So it's like, okay, well, he's a well-connected individual. There is so many receipts proving that he's been at these parties and, and a bunch of other stuff. There's proof behind, but when it comes to this glorified background singer, there is no proof of anything. It's just we're supposed to believe you because you sang background. That's weird. So yeah, please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So since the psycho is going around saying all of this stuff about Claudia, I am glad that I get to be the one to pop her, to come and debunk her. I'm so glad I get to be the one. Now, Claudia is not aware that the disgraced background singer, okay, that as we lay, has been running around with dingleberries, sitting on dingleberries, and I'm a girl. Imagine in Huggies talking. Imagine a homeless hoe talking about fame. I'm here, Flip. So Claudia had no idea that the smut was running around these YouTube streets because a lot of people don't know she's running around these YouTube streets. She's like fucking nobody. I mean, who looks for a never was? Who looks for a not happening? Who looks for Sean took her family? Hmm. Metamouth be over here wrecking havoc, and I'm a girl. So gays. So basic bitches are at an all-time high this year, and background singers are not excluded. All right. So let's get into it. I'm awaiting her to come forward and debunk the things that I'm going to say. Like I'm about to debunk everything that she said, because that's what I do. Absolutely. So let's actually make the basic, a glorified background singers sector. Let's give them something to talk about because we're bored. Ugh, girl, girl, we're bored. We absolutely are, and I'm a girl. So gays. So let's get into y'all super sick. A shout out to Chrissy T for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much, sweet hearts. And I'm a girl. Shout out to G Mo G. Oh, I'm saying it right. And I'm a girl. She said thanks for the membership. Yes. Shout out to Annette Van Dyke for being a member for 5 months. She says, I love you. I love you too, sweetheart. And shout out to Annette as well for gifting 5 memberships. So getting back into the tea, and I'm a girl, getting back into the tea, let's start off with who Cathy is. Boom. Let's pull her back up on the screen. So shout out to Hollywood Street Kings, and I'm a girl. Marie, I don't know who that is. I don't know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about a glorified background singer that has never made fetch happen. Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. A hoe in diapers with nowhere to go. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely. If anybody has any spare lithium, she could use it. That's who I'm talking about. I don't know her name. I have no idea. I have no idea. All I have no. I don't know what she is. I do know that she can have these braces when I'm done. About 2 more months, 2.5 more months. And they're all hers. Especially that bottom row. She could definitely use them. I mean, and I'm a girl. Don't you want the bottom of your mouth not to be shaped like a box? Like it's square, girl. Gross. So I mean, I don't know who she is. I have no idea. I wish I could tell you. She has the fade. There's crumbs on the top of her head, literally. There's a lot of stress and anxiety on the top of her head, and I'm a girl. She just let somebody play in her hair. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm a girl. So, but I don't know what her name is. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you when I'm a girl. I know shit with that brushing crumbs. That's all I can say. I have more hair than her right now. I have more hair than her, and she's pressed. I have more hair than her. She's pressed, so you could pull mine. You could grip it, bitch. And she's mad. And she's mad. I have more hair than her. But I don't know her. I have no idea. I don't know. If y'all know it, maybe y'all could DM it to me. Girl, I don't know. A shout out to Hollywood Street King. So let's get into this story. So Jasper, who owned Hollywood Street King, he came forward with the story years ago that allegedly Cathy White was seeing Jay-Z. Okay. That's what that was. He said that that Claudia was seeing Jay-Z. So let's get into this article and I'm a girl. So you can hear now, Cathy White was allegedly, which I'm going to put a picture of her on the screen. So we put a face to the name. Let's do that. Let's put her on the screen and I'm a girl. Okay, boom. Claudia is in the purple dress. Corey, which is Cathy White, is in the middle in the black dress. And the woman to the side. Now, I never knew her name. I never knew who she was or anything like that, but I do know who she is now. Her name is Nikki. Okay, so Nikki is in the flower dress, and Corey, or Cathy White, is in the middle. And then you have Claudia in the purple dress. Okay. Now look at Claudia's hair. I want you to look at the color of her hair, all of that good stuff. And I'm a girl. Okay. I want you to look at all of it. I want you to look at all of it. So they were friends. Okay. And this disgraced background singer has been going around saying that both Corey and Claudia were freak offs. Okay. That, Cathy was a freak off of Jay-Z's, whatever. And Claudia was that for Diddy, because the rumor was at Club Town that Jay-Z and Diddy were there together, and that Claudia and Corey, which is Cathy White, were at the seen at the table with them, seen, talking to the men, and whatnot. Claudia said that that is not true. Okay, but we're going to get into this article first. So it says, Hollywood Street King exclusive. We have more details about the woman at the center of Jay-Z's cheating scandal. Cathy Corinna Corey White. You may remember we first told you all about Jay-Z's secret rendezvous to Las Vegas with Corey during the time of the Floyd Mayweather and Juan Emmanuel Marquez. Is that how you say that? Boxing match. And I'm a girl. Sources now tell us that before the pair attending the Sun City, sources now tell us that just before the pair attending the Sin City fight, Jay-Z purchased a $2,500 pair of Louis Vuitton shoes for Corey to wear that evening. Insiders say Jay requested Corey bring a few friends to ride with them that evening in order for them to not appear as a couple, which is allegedly. Let me put them on the screen and I'm a girl. Boom. Okay, which was allegedly these women, Nikki and Claudia. Okay. So that her and Jay-Z would look like a couple. During their time in Vegas, Jay also took Corey gambling at the Bellagio Casino. That's where Jay was again reportedly adamant about Corey's friends circling the pair during their time at the table in an attempt to cover their public appearances. Now, I'm asking my male readers, if you were married to Beyonce, would you cheat on her? Yes, because it does not matter. Cheating is a human thing, not because you're Beyonce, I'm not going to thing. And I'm a girl. So, yeah, absolutely. If I was dating Beyonce, married to her, and Rihanna wanted to smash, I'm cheating on my wife. So, yes, just like moving right along. So let's get into Cathy passing away. So not soon after, those rumors were going around about that, Cathy Corinna White, publicist, passes away from aneurysm at only 28 years old. So after Cathy passed away, all of these rumors start circulating around that it may have happened because Jay-Z took her out. So then you have the disgraced background singer coming forward talking about, she was married or pregnant, and all of this, and Claudia was the freak off home, and just psycho, just psycho, because a whole bunch of rumors are out here. Just like I'm reading this, the disgraced background singer is doing the same thing, and listening to us content creators that are going around with the information that is out there, which are all rumors. Like it's all rumors, and I'm a girl. But she wants to make the rumors true because, again, a rumor is just that, meaning it could be absolutely false or it could be 100% true. 20% of it could be true, and the rest of that's what a rumor is. So since none of the things have necessarily been proven, since the psycho sang background while Mary J. Blige was late on the stage with Jay-Z, she feels like now she gets to connect herself to any story connected to him, and especially the ones that have not been proven. The ones are just rumors and whatnot. And then when somebody else comes forward with some information on set topics, then it's, I told you. It's like, you didn't tell us anything, smut. You didn't tell us anything, Hollywood, because you don't know any of these people. She's never been to a Diddy party. Absolutely not. Diddy does not know that slur. He does not know her. All right? He doesn't. Now, Diddy all for prescription meds, but lithium ain't a fun. The lithium ain't one of them. So he has no use for the psycho. No use at all. Okay? Absolutely. Diddy's freak off has walls. Okay? Diddy's freak offs have vaginal walls. There will be no purpose for the psycho. All right? There will be no purpose for the unglorified, glamorized background singer. Okay, there would be no reason for it. Okay, it's for pleasure. It absolutely is. The bottom of her mouth is shaped like a box cutter, and like pulling out a drawer, and whatnot. That's a problem. Okay, all Diddy's girls. One thing that I will say about that perv is that he does choose pretty women. Like he does have taste. When he's still super gay, he's still a pony, but at the end of the day, he does have taste. Not even in your prime, like not even in your prime was he choosing you because first. So did you not see what you used to wear? You used to look like a fucking mess. So yeah, when nobody's choosing you and my girl, you go from Cameron Steffens to Ashley Lay, like please. So yeah, you're not going from super head to super broke. Like yeah, no. Yeah, you're not going from super head to super broke. It's absolutely not. He's not doing that. Absolutely not. And I'm a girl, and I'm a girl. Girl, please. He don't go into favors. You do. Like there would be no reason for you two to bump into each other, like at all. Like the only way, the soup kitchen, him giving food away. That'll probably be like the only way that they would meet. So other than that, he's had no purpose for her because that's her whole vendetta against Diddy is that she sent in a whole bunch of lithium tapes back in the day. There's nothing left to find. She was sending in, and I'm like, girl. And Diddy kept, ignoring her. Like take that. Like, yeah, you're trash. He don't want anything to do with her. And she felt like she could sing better than the legendary Major Blige. So that's her whole issue with him and Emma girl. Yeah, it's totally her whole issue. Because in the land of all of this stuff that's going on, the unglorified, the glamorized background singer is on my coffee, and she admits that Diddy R-worded her. Her favorite thing to say. Her favorite trauma in a McGraw. So she said that Diddy R-worded her. Well, in the land of all of this stuff going on with Diddy, why wouldn't she tell y'all that? Mhm. She told me she also it's also on Coffee. If you go listen on Coffee, she said that she was pregnant by Jay-Z. Why she ain't talking about that? Y'all did not have sex on that stage, girl. Y'all didn't. Yeah. That would be the only way. It absolutely would be. And it's like, and then around that time you had just had your son. So it's like you basically still smelled like placenta, but you were busting down. Where's your lithium? Get out of my face. So yeah, girl, her flip. So I'm just like, oh, please. So yeah, I'm like in the land of all of this stuff going on with Diddy, the land of lawsuits, the land of the Adult Act, the Adult Survivor Acts, and all of that. You said it happened in New York at a hotel, right? Smut. Okay, well, New York, they have the mm, Adult Survivor whole year. You could have got your coin. Okay. So yeah, guessing it didn't happen. Alrighty. So she says, and I'm a girl, that Cathy, was one of Jay-Z's, bust down Tatiana bust downs, and I'm a girl. So when she passed away, a lot of people, kind of put two and two together, which again, when all of this stuff was happening in 2011 and all of that, the glorified background singer was nowhere to be found. Okay. She wasn't talking about none of this, none of it at all. Nobody but it. She had no idea what was going on. She had no idea who was going on. And I'm a girl. I am too. I'm confused too. I still don't know what I'm talking about either. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. So, gays. So, I don't know. And with that being said, she wasn't talking about it, but but she knows. She was there. I know all of these people. She can't display which party she met Cathy at because you never did. You never met her. You never met Diddy. Like you, how could you meet her? How could you have met Cathy at a party for someone that doesn't know you? Okay. Now, Diddy hired ex workers. You didn't even get hired for that. He didn't even choose you to do that. Like, gross. Like, ew. He liked whores. He liked prostitutes. He didn't even hire you for the only job you have ever held down. The only job that you done ever held down for years, girl. You've been on a job 20 something years prostituting, girl. Oh my God. You know it's hot out here for a pimp. I'm like, how they didn't choose this? What you do, girl? It would have been more believable if you would have said you was the freak off instead of Claudia. You're a slore. You lost your virginity at 7 to a 9-year-old. Like, girl. Oh my goodness. You've been busting down since elementary. So it's just like, girl, I cannot believe they didn't hire you. I'm just like, Diddy and choose you, and I'm like, girl, you're a slut. You're a slut. He didn't want you. This would have been the time. You know how you would do the background singer for Jay-Z, and I'm like, girl. Yeah. Jay-Z done had plenty of women sing on his tracks. I ain't never heard Calling All Struggle Channel. I ain't never. We Chrisette Mathis, she was over there scatting and all of that on his tracks. I ain't never heard you over there, girl. You know him, but she wasn't on nail track, nothing. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Oh, girl, I highly doubt it. He went from chasing the Aaliyahs and the Beyoncés and the Foxy Browns to whole head cheese. I doubt it. No, ma'am. Oh, girl, you're gross. So, gay. So, I'm the glorified background singer, and I'm a girl. She's very impressed, and she's going to be because we're about to pop her. Also, a fitness trainer and beauty expert, White was a Howard University graduate, contributor to various online publications, and CEO of her own public relations firm, White Label PR. The LA Beauty battled the blogs last year after the Hollywood Street King reported that she was Jay-Z's mistress. The rumors sparked after she and model Claudia Jordan were allegedly spotted at Las Vegas' Tao nightclub, sitting at a table with Jay-Z and Puffy. Okay. Friends of White have confirmed to Gossip that White passed away of an aneurysm. So young, this is really sad. And I'm a girl. So this publicist named Liz this year, that used to work for a big publication, stated that she was going to be talking to Cathy White. Okay, let's get into this. She was going to be talking to Cathy White before she passed away. Okay, and she came to pop Jay-Z. So it says, is Jay-Z's day of reckoning coming? You won't believe this white woman's wild and crazy claims. Okay, now they said white woman, not me. Now it says QAnon supporter and conspiracy theorist Liz Crokin has taken to social media as well as Substack to allege a bizarre story about Jay-Z. The writer initially went on Twitter to discuss the MC's alleged former mistress, Cathy Corinna White. As an entertainment reporter, Crokin wrote for outlets like US Weekly, National Enquirer, Star, and In Touch Weekly. So she's written for huge publications. However, the right-winger is known for supporting unhinged theories like was a lie. In addition, she is an avid Trump supporter. For some reason, Crokin felt the need to tell a disturbing story about Jay-Z. Last week, she wrote, in August 2011, I was working as a senior editor for Star Magazine. My boss asked me to look into online blogs, reports claiming that a woman named Cathy Corinna White, who's friends called Corey, was having an affair with Jay-Z. The blog that reportedly first broke the affair was published by Hollywood Street King in an article titled Busted, Jay-Z Caught Cheating on Beyonce with Cathy White in August of 2010. I managed to get a hold of Cathy at her job in New York over the phone. Okay, so Cathy had a job. Why doesn't, the wannabe glorified background singer, why doesn't she say, that she worked, all of that stuff? It's like, girl, please, you don't know anything. You're just going off of what you hear, you psycho. Her quote, Liz, I then uncovered photos of Cathy hanging with Jay-Z and Diddy, no less at Tao nightclub in Las Vegas. So I called her back and asked her about the photo evidence that debunked her initial claim that she had never met or hung out with Jay-Z. At this point, Cathy expressed to me that she would consider going public with her theory. With her story. So consider, she never said like for sure Cathy was going to say anything. Days later, I tried to reach her at work with no luck. I finally got a hold of one of her colleagues and I asked her if she knew why Cathy had been MIA. Her colleague shockingly told me she's dead. In a newsletter, she went further into detail and ultimately implied Jay-Z did something sinister to silence White. For years, folks have had unsavory things to say about both Jay-Z and Beyonce. They've been called the Illuminati. Okay, we're coming out of that. So this woman is what made the story viral again with Cathy White this year. This is why we talked about it in the first place, is because this publicist or journalist, she came forward and said, hey, I was supposed to interview her, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So this is where all of this information is coming out. So now I talked to Claudia. Okay. And Claudia gives me the tea. Claudia says she did hang out with Corey. Okay. She knew Corey for a few months. She did not know Corey a long time, which is Cathy White, the one in the middle. She did not know her. This photo is the photo, one of the photos that are still out there that people were pushing around saying that this was them, Cathy and Claudia, the night that they hung out with Jay-Z and Diddy. Excuse me. That is not true. They were in Los Angeles in this photo. Okay. They were not in Vegas when they went out to eat this night. In this photo in Los Angeles, she said, no, we were not in Vegas at that time. I was not wearing the purple dress, and all of that night. She says, no. But they did go to Vegas twice together, her and Corey. And her and Corey were cool. She never said anything negative about her. She liked her. She liked her a lot. She was very fond of her. And Corey was fond of Claudia as well. Sorry, I got the calls all of a sudden. She didn't know her. She didn't know her. She didn't have a problem with her. So in the Hollywood Streaking article, one of the articles that we read, they said that Claudia said all type of awful things about Corey, Cathy, that her home was dirty, that she had clothes and stuff everywhere, and all of that. Claudia said that's not true. She never said anything like that about Cathy. She liked Cathy. Cathy liked her. And she says in this photo as well, that is Nikki with them. So Nikki is in the flower dress. Cathy is in the black dress, and Claudia is in the purple dress. They were hanging out with Nikki, and she also said Nikki, which is the woman here in the flower dress, introduced her to Cathy, to Corey. So if not for Nikki, she would have never even met her or known her if Nikki did not introduce them. Okay, so shout out to Nikki in the photo. She introduced these two women. Now, another thing that happened, allegedly when, I'm sure I'm saying this right, yes. When Cathy passed away of an alleged aneurysm, her boyfriend was there. So Cathy allegedly had a boyfriend, Cathy White, the one that they're saying that is Diddy's, Jay-Z's mistress, and all of that. She was dating someone. She had a boyfriend, and he was more so kind of like a live-in. They spent a lot of time together. And when the news first came out about Cathy's passing, her boyfriend was with her, and not only was he with her, Cathy allegedly passed away in his arms. So when the story was going around between, Claudia's friends and, the people that actually hung around her, is that she was not alone when she passed away. She was with her boyfriend at the time. And while having the aneurysm, he was trying to save her, to no avail, and ended up, calling 911. and whatnot. Because I mean, a person having an aneurysm, it's not much you can do. And that was the cause of passing. So now I'm not gonna say that she don't have nothing to do with Jay-Z. She could have. It doesn't mean because she had a boyfriend that I mean Jay-Z was married. People you don't know people until you know people. So did they get to the boyfriend? Did have the boyfriend do something to her? I don't know. I'm just saying the plot is thickened with the Cathy story. So when we do our next update on the Cathy story, it's going to be a lot of new information that we're bringing to the table. But allegedly, she was seeing a man, and that man was present when she passed away. She was not alone. Um, and yeah, so when people are like, "Oh, she was found deceased," no, she was not. Mm-mm. And even from the police report that I'm reading, she was found the same day of the passing. So it wasn't like she was in the apartment for days or weeks and stuff like that. No, the same day it happened, she was transported to the hospital. So it would make sense that someone was there because, I mean, how would they have found her so quickly if she lived alone? Because that apartment, that's why I say that it's alleged that he was a live-in boyfriend. Because again, how was she found so quickly if she lived alone and passed away from an aneurysm? An aneurysm is kind of like you're just here and then all of a sudden you just kind of just fall over and it's just kind of just over. So that means rather he either had a key or she wasn't opening the door when he came, but she was found the same day. It wasn't, she didn't sit there for days and weeks and then somebody finally went over there to check and yeah, no. Same day. Same day. So it would make sense what Claudia saying that it got back to her when her passing was first going around. The story about it was that her boyfriend was with her, live-in boyfriend. Like, you know how it is when you're dating somebody, kind of just like they stay at your place, you stay at their place, as because you're always together. So yeah, allegedly. Why didn't the glorified background singer tell y'all that? Why didn't why did the why doesn't the background singer have that tea on this situation when they say they swear to know so much about it? Why didn't they have I've never heard the glorified background singer say anything about another man being present, her boyfriend, that her having a boyfriend, that her boyfriend was there, that he may have lived there, that he found her, that he was with her. Which I never heard any of those details from her. See, I have went online and requested the report of when the police got there and when they were called. I requested it, so that's why I said the next video that we do about Cathy will have way more information because we're going to figure out who was there, who called 911, who we're going to figure out all that. Hopefully, we can even get the 911 call. So yeah, we're going to do all of that. All of that. Why doesn't the glorified background singer have any of this information? Yeah, I want to prove that the boyfriend was there because she got found the same day from the report that I did see about the address and whatnot the police came to because I have all of that information where she lived at the time. It happened the same day. Someone came out, first responders and police were called the same day. So we're gonna see who called, who was there, how they found did they find her like that? Where were they with her when it happened? We'll find all of that because we come with receipts. So I should have that within this week. Sometime this week it takes a few days. Sometimes it's right away, but it takes a few days for them to get the information back to you. But we have that coming in our it's not sealed or none of that stuff. So for this glorified background singer to be saying that this stuff happened with Jay-Z, how do you know that? Because I don't. It's just been rumors until now. So we're gonna get into that. We absolutely are. Now Claudia did say that while they were at Club Tao, Jay-Z and Diddy were there. Okay. But nobody spoke to anybody. Because they were on a different part, they were on their side, and vice versa. She said Corey never said anything to Jay-Z. She never left and walked up to his table. And neither did she. She never spoke to Jay-Z or Diddy that night. So she said what Hollywood Street Kings are saying is not the truth. Like, they lied. And Hollywood Street King Jasper admitted that he lied. He admitted it. And not only did he admit that he lied, he apologized to Claudia. Because at the time, because Claudia was married, and Jasper and the person that Claudia was married to for a brief time, they were cool with one another. So he pretty much put Jasper from Hollywood Street King on his payment roster to go after Claudia. Because he did. If you go look at articles with Hollywood Street King in like from 2009 to like 2000, like I would say like 12 or 13, he spoke badly on Claudia. And he would talk about Claudia often. It's like he found reasons to bring Claudia up. So she was like, well, no, my ex-husband, they were really cool. And he basically paid him, to attack me and to come after me. And Jasper did apologize to Claudia about it, and whatnot. So yeah, he was like gunning for her badly, in the worst way. So yeah, that none of that's true. So she said we were there. We but not with them. Like there was nothing. We didn't speak to them. They didn't speak to us. It was no different than if you and I are in a restaurant, you on your side of the restaurant with your people, I'm on the side with my people. We don't talk like, but if you come out and then I come out and then they'd be like, oh, well, they were there together. Me and you gonna be looking at each other like, no, we were not. Honestly, I didn't even necessarily realize that you were even there. On top of it, we didn't talk. Like, I was with my people, you were with your people. We ain't got no problem with each other. We fine. But that wasn't the situation. I was not there to be with you or to meet up with you, and vice versa. So that's kind of like how it was. It was Hollywood Street King took the opportunity, since they were already going after her, to use that situation to blackmail her, among other things, because they it sounds as if they were trying to blackmail Corey too, Cathy White, to interview with them about Jay-Z as well. So, but when Hollywood Street King did put that rumor out about her, when she did talk to her about it, at that point, because Claudia said that she was a very private person, Cathy, that she was private. She wasn't, one of those, So when the rumor came out from Hollywood Street King and all of the media were coming after her and wanting to know about her and Jay-Z's relationship, she deactivated all of her social media because she didn't want that type of attention. And she was like mortified with all of that getting out there. So Claudia said she's not going to say that the Liz Crokin lady, the journalist, is lying when she said that she was going to talk, but she said that she would have been really surprised. She's like, I would have been shocked if she would have done a sit down with her. She said that I would have been shocked if that would have happened. So that's what that were. I don't know. She said, but she was private. You never know. So let's get into this photo. So the photo that Claudia Jordan sent a cease and desist to Tasha K and her team about the content creator, shout out to Ashley, that was hosting on Wine is in the Tea last week. She was saying a lot of selected things about Claudia and whatnot, and about allegedly being with Diddy and one of Diddy's freak-offs and whatnot. Now, the glorified background singer, the Psycho, is going around saying these same things, right? Going around saying the same stuff. So with the glorified background singer going around saying these same things, it's time to explain the picture, okay? She does know Diddy, and Claudia was cool with Diddy, right? She never dated Diddy. Nothing ever happened between her and Diddy, ever, okay? So let's get to the photograph, all right? So the photograph that I just put up on the screen, okay, shows Claudia here with Diddy. Claudia says, looky here. In 2009, I was the host at one of the presenters at the BET Awards. Diddy saw her and asked her about where the parties was at, and whatnot. And Claudia said to Diddy, hey, you know better than me, where the parties are, after this, after parties and whatnot. So here's a picture of Claudia in 2009 on the red carpet of the BET Awards. So she is not lying. So she was a presenter. She was working on a show called Ballers at the time. She was on that show, which I believe like The Rock and a few other people. I believe that's the show. But she was on the show Ballers, and I'm a girl. And she was at the BET Awards. She saw Diddy. Diddy asked her about parties, the after parties and whatnot, and what was going on, what was going down after. They exchanged numbers because he said, if I find out, where the parties and stuff are, I'll hit you up. So, and now again, here's Claudia, 2009. Now here is a picture. Okay, same hair color, everything. Same hair color, everything, right? So she went backstage at the after the awards. Diddy was in his trailer, and Diddy had texted her and told her to come hang out in his trailer with them and whatnot. So she did. She came, hung out in the trailer. They took a picture. He went his way, and she left. And he was still at the trailer when she left. And again, this picture is taken. Okay, so there are other people inside of the trailer. If you look in the background, you can see in the glass, there's literally somebody standing back there in front of a microphone. Diddy was rehearsing. Okay, he was rehearsing. Okay. So she said, yeah, we did meet each other. I met him at the 2009 BET Awards, and we exchanged numbers because he asked me about the parties, and I didn't know. She was like, you know better than me. So he was like, all right, give me a number. If I find out about the parties, I'll hit you up. He was definitely attracted to her and was flirtatious with her, but she was just like, yeah, no, nothing ever happened. He was cool. She was like, no, he was nice to her and everything. Like nothing weird happened or anything like that. So yeah, that explains this photo. So when people sound like, oh, she was a freak off and shit, no, she was not. She never dated Diddy. And in the land of all of this stuff going on with Diddy, why say no? Because I mean, there's a lot of clout. I mean, you could get pretty much off being like a past lover of his, or any of that stuff. So I respect her for taking the high road instead of being like the glorified background singer and going around because you have been around certain parties. You get to connect yourself to stuff and lie about it and make it a truth just so people can listen to you or view you as having credibility because these rumors have already existed. And I'm a girl. I respect her because she could lie. She could be like, "Oh yeah, I was one of his freak offs. He treated me like this and did da 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 da." She, it would have been hard not to believe her when she got receipts. If she came forward and said she was a freak off, okay, I'm not going to be like, "Oh no, she's not." No, there's receipts that connect these two. There are no receipts connecting the glorified background singer to Diddy. There is none. There, and Claudia said, no, nothing happened. He was cool. We chatted it up. I left. And she was not by herself. She came with a friend. Because when Diddy hit her up, she was like, oh, I'm with one of my friends. He was like, okay, cool. And she brought a friend with her. Okay. Women are known to travel in packs. Women are known to travel in packs. And I'm a girl. I'm not saying she brought Corey with her. I'm just saying she said that she had a friend with her when Diddy had texted her and told her to come through to like his trailer, and whatnot, because he was rehearsing, because he was performing at the BET Awards, I believe, or something like that. But they were in his trailer. And she said, yeah, she did come through. Yeah, no big deal. Like, but she's like, yeah. Yeah, I had a problem with him. Like, he had a problem with me. He saw me, thought I was cute, thought I was pretty, I'm a girl. And yeah, like that was it. She could have easily lied. Claudia could have she could make up all type of stuff. She could. But Claudia is well. You got this psycho running around here, this background singer running around here, and I'm like, girl, saying stuff that's not true, saying things that aren't true at all. Okay, none of those things are true. Okay, we have the truth, we do. Okay, and we're gonna finish the story on Cathy White so that we could see what truly happened to her instead of listening to people that need lithium, people that won't take their meds. So she's literally going around lying on Claudia for no reason at all. Because she feels like this information can't get back to people. If Claudia sent Tasha K's team and Ashley, which shout out to Tasha K and shout out to Wine New Tea. Oh my God, I love you guys. If she'll send them cease and desist, like her lawyer literally contacted them. Like that is no joke. Claudia wasn't playing no games. Claudia like, yeah, don't y'all not about to go around lying on me. No, I was not no freak off. I was not sleeping with Diddy. None of that. And I've said that many, many times. And other things like just because people go to Diddy parties doesn't mean that they were involved. In things that were going on. That is true. I believe that there are a lot of people at Diddy parties unsuspecting. That stuff isn't just going to be out in the open for everyone to consume and do, because you have to control where the information goes. So it's better for, how Diddy does. He picks and chooses because he knows who's down for what. He spends a decent amount of time with people to see what he can get them to go for. So that a lot of the things that Diddy has done, they're not out in the open. When they're doing them out in the open, that means everybody in the room is down or at least know what's up, have an idea of what's up. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there. They wouldn't be present. So, yeah, absolutely. You don't have to lie, Craig. You don't have to lie. Okay? If you're going to talk about Claudia, just tell the truth. That's it. Because that's all she wants. That's why I can respect her. Because all she wants is people to just tell the truth about her. The story has its own legs. So there really is no like correcting people thinking like, oh, well, Cathy, and Jay-Z and it's got the story to take on a life of its own. But the psycho, the glorified background singer, is not the origin of the story. It's not where it started initially. No. The psycho knows nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah. The psycho don't know none of these people. So just because she's been interviewed by J. Polar, yes, and Tasha K did apologize. Shout out to Tasha K. She did apologize. She did. So if it was a problem for Tasha's and Tasha's team to go around saying that stuff, why wouldn't it be a problem for the glorified background singer? See, she thinks everybody playing with her. Not everybody playing with her. Because the glorified background singer did this with Summer Walker. Summer Walker did an interview holding a teddy bear, and the glorified background singer went on social media even in an interview, telling people that Summer Walker had trauma happen to her. That she had been or M-worded. Summer Walker never said the glorified background singer's name, but she did write a post stating that she will sue if people are going to be going around saying something like that about her, because that never happened to her. Summer said nothing like that ever happened to her. And it's a shame that the woman had to come forward and address a trauma that triggers other people, all because somebody lying on them. When Summer said that she was going to take legal action, the psycho left her alone. The psycho said a lot about Tevin Campbell and a bunch of rumors that have been out there on paper and whatnot and on the internet for years. Right? Not this psycho coming forward telling us T. No, this stuff's already out there way before. So if we read it, why would we think you did too? Because you sang background for Jay-Z? I'm supposed to believe like Prince? You know Tevin? You sang background for Jay-Z? You know Pac? You know Keefe D? Excuse me? Tevin Campbell told her, looky here, ho. Keep my name out your mouth, baby, or I must sue you. Okay? His Can We Talk hit different when he was talking about, oh, absolutely. Uh-huh. You can barely get her or them crumbs on the top of her head to even mention Tevin. Only in passing. Only when he's brought up. If he's not brought up, mum's the word. Okay, now it's Claudia's turn. Claudia's saying, looky here, I will take legal action. Okay, Psycho, the only reason Claudia has not said anything is because he didn't know. Now she does. Now she does. She absolutely does. And I'm like, oh. So, yeah, she knows now. Okay, so she's taking legal action immediately. That's what she's doing. She's taking it immediately. So, the cease and desist coming to a theater, a homeless shelter near you. To a homeless shelter near you. Oh, absolutely. Uh-huh. We'll find that parking lot you live in. We will. We'll find that park. Mhm. We will. We'll find it. We're gonna find that park bench. We're going to find it, girl. We're gonna find that library that you at, girl. We absolutely is. Don't worry about it, girl. We're gonna talk about it. So, and my girl, shout out to Shasha for being a member for 7 months. I love you too, sweetheart. Shout out to you, sweetie. Shout out to STG Tech 2 says, I work with Claudia on Price is Right. Great lady. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sweetheart. And Claudia is great. Claudia is awesome. Like, all you gotta do is reach out to her. And the crazy part about it is last week when Tasha K, when we did the Wine is New Tea, when Ashley said what she said, when the clip that was played, Claudia was giving the glorified background singer props by using her as a source of information. Okay. Not knowing Claudia, not knowing that this psycho is going around saying these awful things about her, having no idea that she's going around saying the same thing that she's sending people cease and desist for. It's like, well, she's doing it too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Uh-huh. Just like what is his name? Because Clive Davis's team, when we had contacted them and asked, his team, if the production team the publicist that works for Clive, when we reached out to them, they said that they didn't know who she was. But Tevin Campbell, Summer Walker, Christopher Williams is another one that threatened to sue. Christopher Williams absolutely threatened to sue her. 100%. Said, looky here. I will sue her. I will sue that. Yes, I will. She said Christopher Williams, she walked in on Christopher Williams giving, or one of her, first one from her walking in. So someone that she knew, a worker, walked in and saw Christopher giving Diddy. That is not true. Nothing about that is true. Christopher came forward and said that it wasn't true. Now, I'm not saying he came forward because of me, but he could have. Because I did a video years ago and on Diddy, and it got like 300, 400K on something like that. And that story is in there of her saying that because the video that I did before that had 1.3 million views, 1.2 million views. So the next video that I had dropped, it was about Usher, Christopher Reeves, and more. Christopher Williams and more. So, yeah, his team came forward not too soon after that. He came forward with a statement talking about something that he will sue. So I don't know if it was his mom. I'm not going to say it is. Or maybe he was already hearing through the grapevine that she was going around lying, saying that he was being seen giving Diddy Chio. He said that is the furthest thing from the truth. That never happened. Like, that is not true. She's the one who came forward and said it. Tevin Campbell, she acts as if when she came forward talking about Tevin, that it was about his sexuality. It was not. All of the things she was saying that allegedly happened to Tevin, he was underage. So it would have all, and it was adult men that she was talking about, Quincy's, Quincy Jones and people like that. All adult men that she was talking to. So those were crimes that were happening against someone. And she also kind of threw Prince in it as well. And Tevin did not appreciate that at all, because you could tell he was a huge Prince fan. I think Prince just showed him a lot of love. I think he's fond of Prince. And I think it's like the audacity of this to be going around saying something like that. Like, why? Why would you do that? That is crazy. Like, why? Why would you do that? And he said that he would sue her. So that's what he was talking about suing for. If she was sitting over there talking about him being gay, he wouldn't have said he was suing. He wouldn't have sued her. He would have cared. He knows he's gay. Like, he know that. Like, why would he sue you for that? He was going to sue you for going around putting a bunch of allegations on other people about him in his childhood and his teenage years that are not being true. That was what he was going to sue you for with defamation. That was going to be the suit. And I'm a girl. So yeah, she's a menace, she's a psycho, and she's a glorified background singer that's homeless with dingleberries. So and I'm a girl, hair flip. So shout out to Claudia. Claudia, you know now, sweetheart, that the glorified background singer, the psycho, has been going around saying the same things of other people. Okay, she's saying it on the loud horn. And I'm a girl. So yeah. And if you don't know, now you know. You absolutely do. And I will be sending you all the information you need, Claudia, on, doing whatever you need to do to her, doing whatever you need to do to shut her up. Because, yeah, Claudia going around here throwing her props, and she going around here doing the complete opposite with Claudia. Crazy. So that's my show. That's what I have to say on that. I do have an update on Diddy and whatnot. I just came forward to correct the stuff that we just got a bunch of rumors on. Instead of it being a rumor, it's like we got firsthand information from someone involved in the Cathy White story, which is Claudia Jordan. And yeah, she gave me a mouthful of information. There's a lot of stuff that I can't say, but I did tell you everything that I could. So everything that I could say, I told you. And it's all true. And there's receipts backing what she's saying. Unlike the psycho. Yes. Shout out to Tamika for the cash out. Thank you so much, Tamika. I love you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. And shout out to Margaret as well for the cash out. Thank you so much. I love you, Margaret. Thank you. I love you. Shout out to Badass Woman Beverly. She says, SDW, I like when you bring clarity and truth to trash gossip. Oh no, you know me. I don't do the whole rumor. We can thank you for the super sticker, sweetheart. If we could know the truth about something, let's just say it. Because the truth is entertaining too. I get lies are entertaining, but the truth is too. The truth is like mad entertaining. It is when you do it like me. So yes, and the girls are mad. So we will be back later. We absolutely will, for sure. With another show. I have an update on Diddy and I'm a girl. So we'll be back listening to that and doing that. And then we will be on Coffee later. Okay. Later on tonight, we're gonna do a pop-up show on Coffee and I'm a girl. So make sure you're over there, hit the link, and I'm a girl. I love you all, and I will see y'all on the next show. I gotta go get my kids.